Jesus, you think they'll be happy that he survived? They were in Scotland. Make sure you die when you die. Hi guys, we're nice. I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
Julien, I have a surprise for you. This is a movie that I've never seen.
Okay.
I know you've never seen.
Okay.
That was a cult classic in the 80s. I think we still fall in the realm of sci-fi here.
Okay.
But it does have Sean Connery in it. I know the premise of the movie, which I'm not going to tell you anything about it. And I know nothing else. I do believe actually I do know something else. I do know that I believe the entire soundtrack is made by Queen.
Okay.
Unless I'm confusing that was
Flash Gordon.
I might be confused with Flash Gordon. No, but I do think there's a song here or two which Queen involved.
Okay. Flash. Savior
so
of the universe.
Christopher Lambert, which I think he was famous back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's famous anymore, or if he is, I apologize, Christopher. I remember this, like they made a series after this. I didn't watch any of it, but I do know I know very little of this. But I've always wanted to watch it. I never had an opportunity to watch it.
Okay.
And when I did, there were other options. They're like, yeah, I'll check that out instead. So I never I've always passed this one up.
That's fair.
But I do know that people do like that. I know friends of mine who just love this movie. This is, you go to the house and to this day, and they still have posters up of Highlander.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So let's ready for this treat.
Yeah.
Let's go check this out. This is called Highlander 1986. I was a whopping 13 years old.
Toyota was still making them?
Yeah, back then. Yeah, started back then. Enjoy your Cuban coffee, my friend.
Oh, I'm getting it down. Trust me.
From the dawn of time we came, moving silently down through the centuries, living many secret lives.
Here we are. I was not wrong. I was not wrong.
Mm-hmm. My grandmother's gonna hate me because I know I'm getting a poster now.
I wonder though if they made this song for the movie. Oh, this is like one of their old songs already. Gonna have to edit all this out.
Yep.
All right.
I genuinely want to go work out now. I genuinely want to just leave right now and go to the gym.
This must have been like a great feeling in the theater when this opened up like this.
Dude, I can imagine it getting hype as hell.
You know? I was into wrestling back in the day. I don't remember any of these faces. I thought it was Big John Studd. What the hell? Was that a child?
That was a child.
Queen. Old school wrestling. It's a good start, bro. It's a good start.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at this camera work before drones.
How big of a thing did they have to use? Like the crane thing, did they have to
cable?
use? Yeah.
Look at it, it's turning. Oh my god. It's a special rig.
What? That was a very big change.
Kill them all?
Is that Scotland? No, they're wearing pants, never mind.
Hey, Jimmy Snuka. I know who that is. I think that's Jimmy Snuka. Is he having a flashback? Is he personally having a flashback?
Oh yeah, muscle cars when they were actually good looking.
It's a dope ride.
I banned myself from Facebook just because of classic muscle cars, because every single time I go on there, one of them pops up and I'm like, I could probably get a loan at my job for one of these.
Fazil. Wait.
Did you punch him in the heart? What?
That's a katana.
All right.
You could have got from behind. You know what? I didn't think that old man was that agile. Good for him.
What was the flip for?
I mean, the backflip and everything. What's going on?
His sword is bent.
I just see that.
This old man.
This guy's a gymnast, bro. This guy's incredible. I don't know if that does that help.
I
Does that help in
guess.
combat?
No. How did he stop doing it?
Like if I was fighting, I was dodging. Yeah, I maybe that'll work. But just to move, it's a waste of energy, no?
Yeah, major waste of energy. It also like majorly exposes him.
If he dies here, it's all his own fault.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a dope ass guitar handle, sir.
It is very dope. This is what inspired Kill Bill.
I won't be surprised. All right, judging by the first 10 minutes, I can see why people are going nuts over this movie. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah.
Oh! Jesus! Wow, I went into concrete.
Oh my god, it's a soul hunter.
Yeah, I think this is sci-fi.
Yeah, potentially.
What the hell is going on?
The
Does he
Exorcist?
absorb his powers? Is that what that is?
I have no idea. He's seeing God?
Well, no, because the old man looked like he turned into energy. Not the muscle cars.
I don't like this movie
Dude,
anymore.
they must have a hell of a budget
Yeah, probably.
just for the scene alone. I think he absorbed his energy. Or something from that guy.
Could you imagine being the cop that has to write the report for that?
Right? Why?
Why would you leave the weapon?
What a transition!
I'm telling you right now, Mel Gibson's gonna come out and say for freedom.
There he goes. I guess they are Scottish.
Probably. Something tells me.
Bring victory to the Clan MacLeod! MacLeod!
He sounded British, didn't he?
A little bit, yeah.
Sounded a little British.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a spy.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you scared, Connor?
No, Cousin Dougal, I'm not.
Don't talk nonsense, man. I beat my...
The Lord Commander?
Angus peas is cool all the time.
He looks really young.
Yeah! Like 30 years younger.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, is he typecast?
That'd be hilarious.
I mean, he's always in medieval movies.
Yeah, that is true.
Angus, you and Dougal keep him in one piece, do you hear?
I like Angus beef. Not his
Dougal.
beef.
I'm gonna name my next child Dougal. Dougal MacLeod.
You have to say it with the accent, though.
That wasn't the accent? Too Puerto Rican for you?
I'm not gonna lie. If an ICE agent was here, he might have taken you away.
Dude, this movie is badass.
Yeah.
Look at
What the
this!
hell?
is one called Connor among them.
Aye.
Dude, that armor though.
I know that guy.
Yeah, that's Clancy Brown. He actually is in Star Wars as well, but only in the cartoon version.
It's a hard way to die. Oh! Not the monk?
Me, you coward!
Not him!
Just hit somebody.
Nobody will fight me! They all run away.
That's what I used to tell my mom when nobody would play with me. They all run away.
Fight me.
Did he say why he singled him out?
No.
Oh,
Wow.
that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
There can be only one. Another time, McCloud!
I don't think they won.
Probably not. But no one will fight me. Stab. Is he immortal?
Or is he reborn? Reincarnated? That's a nice cobra.
See? No CGI, bro. This
No.
is what we need.
Yep.
This is so gripping, the fact that someone was actually driving that.
Yeah.
Come on!
Jesus Christ, dude.
Is that realistic too?
That may be realistic.
Give me it! Give me it! Give me it!
Oh!
Yeah, he deserved that.
Don't move, pal. Don't even breathe.
He sounds like Michael Rappaport.
I don't know that name.
Even though we're going back and forth very often, I don't feel confused by this.
Nor do I. It gives questions, but like
And I have questions, but I don't feel confused.
no.
It is over.
He died? No! And he did die.
Quiet.
Did his eyes just move?
No, he's alive. Okay. Because what he just said, the last sound should not be a really woman. So maybe like he's in his deathbed. I mean, obviously his deathbed.
Probably. Damn, if I'm dying like that, just pay a hooker. Let me go out in peace.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this one came unassembled.
Oh my
2
god.
days ago to telephone.
Hey Frank, come here.
He was spotted out. In other words,
Great preservation of a crime scene.
the guy looked for him here. He was attacked here.
Yeah.
Like he was looking for him, I guess. Then in Scotland, the guy was looking for him there too. So he was they were looking for him twice.
Yeah.
Sword, Frank, a very rare sword.
Was it worth much?
Only about $1 million.
Oops.
I'll be taking this home.
What sword found on a crime scene? What?
You're an antique dealer, right?
What's that?
A sword?
Spanish rapier.
Okay, his name is Amon Fazil, and you fought about the price and cut off his head.
Want to hear another theory? He went down to the garage and in a fit of depression cut off his own head.
I don't.
I don't think that will happen.
You went down to the garage for a blowjob. You just didn't want to pay for it.
Oh my God.
You are sick.
Ready?
He launched that guy.
I don't see any cops rushing in, by the way. They're all
No.
looking.
Yeah,
They're
just
looking through the
watching
window.
him.
We're just getting started.
He just hit a cop.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
under arrest. What? It's a hell of a broadsword.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Look at this. If anybody who's watching this have the replica of the sword, I want to know. Please put it in the comment section if you have a replica of this sword. Or
send us photos.
Or that the katana we saw earlier. Even the rapier actually. Look at he's making it bigger.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Look at this. Would that work though?
No.
I mean, be
God,
realistic.
No, not
This
at all.
wouldn't work.
It would break exactly where he put it together. Like the
Against armor?
Yeah, it would break immediately.
Hi. I'm Candy.
Hi, Candy. Happy Halloween.
Of course you are.
This guy a demon? Could he be a demon?
I guess, maybe?
Back in the 80s, there was a magazine called Heavy Metal, which was like...
I remember this.
I feel like I'm reading one of the comics in the Heavy Metal magazine watching this. Doesn't it have rebarb? That should go off anyway.
Yeah.
Who's there?
You hear a strange noise and you go towards it. Yep. Yep.
In New York City.
Yep.
Have you been following me?
I'd like to walk you home, Brenda.
How... How do you know your name? That's the first thing you should have asked. Is that how their love story starts? That'd be a really shitty start to a love story.
Listen, I'm not here for the love story. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sure, unless they hook up. I want to know who's chasing him. Why? Who's that guy chasing him? Why is he chasing him? He said there can only be one in their first confrontation. Well, the only confrontation. Oh, that was somebody else. I thought somebody else grabbed her.
Well, it's New York. You wouldn't be surprised.
Right. Oh. Is he the same guy he fought in the beginning?
I think so.
Nice to see you again, McLeod.
It is.
Nice to see you.
Can be only one.
Again, he says it.
Yep. I wonder what Highlander means besides just being the name of the movie.
Well, isn't that the Scottish people who live like in the higher ground? I'm not sure what that means.
Don't you ever follow me again. You only have one life. You value it.
In the movie, I don't know if you've seen it, Braveheart.
Mm-hmm.
They mention Highlanders there too.
Yes.
So I think it's a Scottish thing. I think it has to do with the clans or something.
True.
He should have died.
I say he's got the devil in him.
Oh, I guess he is immortal.
You just born that way?
I guess.
He's in league with Lucifer.
Oh boy. There's fake news.
You've the devil in you.
We've been kinsmen 20 years.
Connor MacLeod was my kinsman. I don't know who you are.
Was that her that hit him?
I have no idea.
Jesus. You think they'll be happy that he survived? They were in Scotland. Make sure you die when you die.
There'll be no burning here today. We'll banish him.
No!
Oh my God, lady.
What is wrong with her?
I'll never forget you, Angus.
This is messed up. They left him like that too? Oh God.
Well, at least he has
I
something
will
to...
go back. When I get strong and powerful, I'll go back with an army just to kill her. Everybody else will be spared. End the town and everything. But get her. So, He must have broke her heart once or something. She had a grudge. She had a grudge.
Yeah. She really didn't like him.
She didn't. Well, But this is my chance. Burn his ass.
We're gonna make him look like Joan of Arc.
Really? Uh-oh. I know where we're at. We're in Soho.
R. Nash Antiques. I feel like if you're immortal, that's probably one of the best businesses to run an antique store.
Yeah, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Like that should be what you're good at in terms of trying to hide who you really are.
Yeah.
Or a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Your perspective in history would be very different than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Hi, and Dale. Do you want it?
Aye, right now.
I suddenly see another reason why this movie did really well.
You can do that to me forever if you like, my lord.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Hi-ho, the Mario.
Hey!
Greetings. I am Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't think that's a Spanish
accent. That's not a Spanish accent, but you know what? I'll let it slide.
Yep.
You are Conor MacLeod, wounded in battle and driven from your village of Glenfinnan 5 years ago.
I'm almost sure he was the model for Puss in Boots.
We are the same, MacLeod. We are brothers.
Oh, that was Spanish, I think. That last part.
Yeah. Sure.
Huh. She wrote the book on swords.
Oh, she's from Scranton.
If she's a sword expert, what's she doing in the police department? Gotta be a small department.
Yeah.
I don't like boats. I don't like water. I'm a man, not a fish. I cannot swim, you Spanish peacock.
I'm not Spanish. I'm Egyptian.
You said you were from Spain. You're a liar.
Get out! No!
Help me, I'm drowning!
You can't drown, you fool! You're immortal!
Ah, you were right. Good call.
Is he actually talking on the water? Oh, it's his thoughts on the water.
Probably his thoughts. I will say this, though. If I could breathe underwater and be underwater, I'm looking for Atlantis. Okay? I'm fulfilling every man's dream of finding the lost city.
You cannot die, MacLeod. Accept it. I hate you. You must learn to conceal your special gift and harness your power until the time of the gathering. When only a few of us are left, we will feel an irresistible pull towards a faraway land to fight for the prize.
The Holy Grail?
Master!
It's a bit unfair.
A bit.
Never lose your temper. If your head comes away from your neck, it's over.
It's just funny that he's a Spanish Scottishman.
That's from
Egypt with a katana.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're vulnerable and off balance.
Connor.
Heather, please.
He looked like he was gonna cry.
He did.
Please, don't make fun of me. I'm doing my best.
We must fight until only one remains. You are safe only on holy ground.
What's holy ground?
Now, was he sent because he's immortal, or did he just sense him? Because it sounds like there's like a hierarchy in this, right? The way he's making the sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the shot. Look at these shots. No, not the katana.
That was like a good $1 million katana he just threw away.
I'll be pissed. Oh my God, I'll be so angry.
But what I want is a family.
You cannot have a family. We cannot have children.
How did he become immortal?
I hear adoption's great nowadays.
You must leave her, brother.
That's tough.
Yeah, it is.
I was born 2,437 years ago.
Jesus.
He looks in great shape.
Kiko, a Japanese princess. Her father, Masamune, a genius, made this for me.
Oh!
When Shakiko died, I was shattered. Please, let Heather go.
So it's a okay, that makes more sense.
I have a lot of questions though.
Go ahead.
Like at what point do you stop aging?
Like if I had a choice to be immortal, I would want to be immortal right now because I have the perfect physique. I'm not too old, not too young.
Well, it makes sense. Like I would love to be immortal. I did it 21.
Yeah.
22. Jesus. I just bought that at IKEA.
You know how long it took to put together? The instructions were in Swedish.
That's the sword, the scar.
Yep, that's how he did it.
This building needed some serious work on.
That's how I want to go out. If I'm just to go out like that, I'm making sure to be.
He should jump off. He'll survive it.
Yeah, true.
There can be only one.
He should have jumped off when he had the chance.
I think you were right. I think they absorbed their powers.
Right?
Better he's having a really bad seizure.
Is it power they getting though?
I don't know. Maybe their experiences?
This building was on a fall anyway. Whistle was out this battle. This poor lady. Her home.
That whole building was just filled with OSHA violations.
What am I supposed to say?
Tell them I'm immortal.
That was an insane... Hold on! That transition, my guy. Amazing. Is he in World War II right now? No, World War I. A baby?
What's your name?
Rachel.
What happened?
Oh, that's the old lady.
Did she just get shot?
Okay, I was wrong. It is World War II.
She just got shot, I think.
No, I think he took her.
Whatever you say, Jack. You're the master race.
That's where that quote comes from.
There's no...
Mute.
Mute the whole part here.
Yep.
Unless you want to sing the song, we'll add that to the...
With my tonal death singing.
McLeod, it's good to see you again. It seems like 100 years.
Was he wearing a gi?
Yeah. I thought they were about to break up in, like, song and dance. I was about to die.
Just going through a musical from this point on in the movie?
Alexander Hamilton. I can see why this was really big in the 80s, okay.
Okay, Marine. This is for real.
What is he doing? Is that a scimitar?
This is a scimitar. Does this shirt say Hi Moscow?
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, That makes sense to happen here. Oh. I mean, he's leveling up a lot, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mom.
Oh my God, Grand Theft Auto back in '86. What an asshole.
There's no need for any of that.
There's no need for that.
Nice to see you, Kurgan.
Happy Halloween, ladies.
Guys, too much.
You will always be weaker than I.
I'll be out front.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I've heard that saying a couple times.
I am Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
That's Ramirez's stuff in the back.
And I am immortal.
Could you imagine if he died right there?
I mean, I cut the wrong vein. The immortal vein was severed. Who wants to live forever? I'm sorry, I can really care less about this love story.
I can suddenly care a little bit more.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm about to change my mind.
I care greatly for this love story suddenly.
Hello, pretty.
I don't think banging on the door is going to make the door go any faster.
Imagine she cuts his head off.
That'd be so funny.
But I feel the same way when Michael's driving. When I'm in the car and Michael's driving, there's no different from what you're just seeing here and what I experienced.
I remember there was one time where he tried to freak out me and Gerard, and he literally went on the grass or whatever, and I stood there stale faced because I was ready to go flying.
Your friend is a real screamer. Listen. Which part should I cut off first? I'll be waiting.
This Korean guy is right now.
This guy?
Yeah, because he has no spacing there to swing his sword.
For that sword.
Yeah. Like, this is exactly where the katana would win, no matter what. Well, that wasn't a good move.
That was convenient, actually.
You know how expensive that sign is? I bet the guy doesn't even have insurance for it. They would be dead.
Well, they're immortal.
They're immortal, yeah. Well, they would be at least spazzing.
She should be dead.
Oh, 100%. I'm not gonna lie, having lightning coming off of a sword is pretty damn cool.
Oof. Jesus.
Could you imagine that this is how it ends? Like, he lands on him with his sword and that's it?
Dude, that's like a 300-foot drop almost. You know?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Definitely bones would have been broken.
I gotta say, the camera work is on point, though.
Yes, 100%. And the sets.
Like, I won't be surprised that they innovated some stuff in terms of camera shooting and moving like this.
Probably, yeah. This is where Spider-Man killed that one criminal that killed Uncle Ben. I don't even know if that's actually the same place, but it looks familiar with the windows.
You get him?
Yeah, he got him. Raiders of the Lost Ark scene? Don't look to the light! Don't look to the light!
Does he not get the quickening? Well, he's the last one.
There can be only one.
But there's a Highlander 2 and a Highlander 3.
Is there actually?
And a TV show, so I think there might be more than one.
Something tells me you may be right. This is definitely Raiders of the Lost Ark suddenly. She has to close her eyes, otherwise all of her life will go.
Was that a dragon? A demon?
I don't know. I don't know.
What the hell? That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
You know, in the 80s, this must have been, like, phenomenal work right here. Right now, this is phenomenal work.
It's reminding me of Forbidden Planet.
I can love and have children, live and grow old. You never prepared me for that, you Spanish peacock.
So he's mortal again?
Because he's explaining on omnipotence at this point. Or omniscient. Omniscient?
I don't know.
I can't use more than 3-syllable words, people.
All right. That was Highlander, Julien. Wow.
That was interesting.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack here, my friend.
There definitely is.
Okay. First of all, the movie started out badass.
Yes.
The movie had me like, wow, this is great. I'm enjoying everything about this movie.
Yes.
Once he met this woman,
it went downhill.
It started going downhill for me.
Yeah.
It started going downhill and it was almost like too fast for me.
Yeah.
You know? I think the concept is fantastic. The idea of what's going on is fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't even think they made this movie with the idea of making a sequel. The way it ended, the way it feels, I feel like this is a one shot, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
I probably got enough love to get a second and a third movie and a TV show eventually. Maybe the second movie, so you know what, we got a second one, we could get more out of this.
Yeah.
But the way this feels, like this was considered to be a one shot movie. With that said, because apparently there's no more Immortals, right? He was the last one. There can only be one.
There can only be one.
Okay. With that said, I love the idea of what was going on or what was happening, but there was a lot of questions. Like, I needed more information about the not just the Highlander. I did, but the Immortals. This whole concept. Why are they immortal? How did he end up being immortal? How can they find... They could find him. He couldn't find anyone. So far, everybody was finding him.
Yeah.
He never found anyone that said, oh, hey, what's going on, Jack? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, though, there seems to be some immortal Batman sign because he found his other friend.
Yeah.
At Central Park.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, let's have a drink. There were too many scenes in this movie that, to me, didn't progress the story.
Yeah, 100%.
This Highlander movie needed more Highlander. It needed more Immortals, more Highlanders, more battles. And we had, I don't mind the flashbacks, but some of the flashbacks were even boring, you know?
The World War II one, I just didn't get why they had it. Besides,
just to show the, like, they felt rushed.
Yeah.
Let's just fit her in there, you know. This woman, I could not care for her one bit. Every single time she was showing up, I didn't get why. I don't know what was her
motives or anything.
Her motives, this obsession we have with him.
Yeah, they gave like no character development for her whatsoever.
No. If anything, when she had the opportunity, it was all about the sword.
Yeah,
that's all she wanted to know about the sword. Which I guess that lied too, because she ended up working for forensics.
Yeah,
right. And then when she was able to get information about who he is, when she found out that his name, she found out that he's not really Nash. she came banging on his door. You're not Nash, right? All angry.
Yeah, like
she's
that's
about to be the secretary over that.
yeah, and
right?
like that's gonna solve anything.
Like,
Firstly,
what was her purpose of going in there so angry, so determined? Why did she want to go and confront them? You're not Nash. Lie to me.
Exactly.
And that was it. Like, there was nothing else for her. There was no other reason for her to go looking deep to get that information.
Besides that, you know he's immortal, and he's keeping it disguised. Why would you go and ask him? Because you don't know this guy. You've seen him twice. Why wouldn't he not kill you?
The first time you saw him, he cut her head off.
Yeah.
You know that. You know he's dangerous. You know he's dangerous, right? When she's looking at books, looking at records, looking at like when he gave her the book about her life, he's like, "You bastard! Where'd you get that from?" I'm like, "Maybe a library. You publish, right? You're published. You could probably get it out of Barnes and Nobles.
Probably. 100%.
And she's like, why is she involved in those scenes? Would be better used of giving us more backstory. You know, more about Ramirez, more about Kruger, more about maybe another immortal, or the story itself about what is the quickening, or what's the prize? Mm-hmm. You know, what's at stake here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at one point Ramirez is like, well, if Kruger becomes the one, humanity will be looking into darkness. How? Why? How? Explain that. But they were too busy was trying to get a love story, which made no sense.
It really did not.
It made no sense, this love story. We could make a drinking game out of this movie about how many times you heard a woman scream.
Yeah.
I really wanted to love this movie. I liked it. I wanted to love it.
Yeah.
I did love it. It started off so strong, and there was so many plot holes towards it. I mean, even the scene when Kruger is fighting the new friend who was in the movie for like 3 minutes.
We don't even know what
he showed up and died.
we don't even know why he was wearing a gi.
Yeah, why was he wearing a gi? Why is he wielding a scimitar?
Yeah.
You know? And why did this guy come out of nowhere with a machine gun to shoot these people up?
And why didn't he run as soon as he shot the guy and he disappeared? At that moment, I would have turned around and gone.
This movie needed a touch of seriousness. This is a good popcorn movie.
Yes.
Sit down, chill, and whatnot. But if you're going to be sci-fi, for people like us who are into sci-fi or in fantasy and whatnot, we need a little bit more substance.
We definitely
we want to know a bit more, a little more explanation about what's going on and what's happening.
Especially for us who are like history buffs, big history buffs. Yeah, we would have.
There's missed opportunities here because of that.
Exactly, like really missed opportunities.
If that French battle, the French shorty fight he had, would have been him participating in the French Revolution, that would have been a lot better.
Yes.
Him fighting for Napoleon. You know, something
Which
to that
we're only
effect.
saying that because of that trailer for Napoleon.
But they're in France.
It would be also making sense.
And then we have Sean Connery. I don't know where he's from. He said Egypt. He said Spain. He has a Scottish accent.
And he was in Japan for a short period of time.
He married some princess.
I would have loved, by the way, if they showed him in Japan during like the early 1200s when the Mongolians were invading. That would have made so much sense.
And he was born over 2,000 years ago?
Yeah, which
he was really ancient.
Another thing, I don't think Masamune blades were being done in the early 600 BC. Because that wasn't done till...
But that's what she was claiming.
Yeah, well, I think already she's off on there, if I remember correctly. Because that wasn't done till like 1000/1200. That's why I'm saying. So already she was off on that. And if they were going to make that a plot point, then they could have actually used it for World War II. Because that's when the Masamune blade actually disappeared because of General MacArthur's order to melt down swords.
But even that would have been a little bit of that.
Yeah,
would have been excellent in this.
Exactly.
In this.
They should have done it on the Pacific frontier. In fact, it would have made more sense on the Pacific frontier because of the katana and everything.
I think my biggest issue was the love story really threw me off because that was a missed opportunity to add to the story of what was happening, and that didn't happen. Instead, she stabbed him and then kissed. He stabbed her, and then they started making out, and they had a wonderful romantic evening.
Which, if it doesn't matter if they're mortal or not, if they make me stab them, I'm leaving. That's not a sane person.
Yeah. You know, she took off her clothes.
I stab you, you bleed, but then heal, and you're immortal? Oh, yeah, let's get down there, daddy.
Now, mind you, for those of you who are fans of this movie, we're not saying the movie was bad. We like the concept. We like like the whole. I mean, we were gripped. I was riveted at the very beginning of the movie. I was into it. I was like, "Wow, this is the best movie ever."
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, they made that fall apart
very quickly.
And I think, for the most part, you know, it could have been said. I wonder who wrote this movie. The soundtrack was killer.
Oh, heck yeah.
The soundtrack was killer in this movie. Fantastic. Every time Queen appeared, I was ready for battle.
Yeah.
I was ready to go and see some sword fighting going on, you know?
Yeah. They could have done so much better with this. I really wanted to see one of them at least wielding like a shotgun or something, like a sawed off, just to send somebody flying.
Something, right? I'm gonna say the movie was okay. The movie was okay.
It was a solid 4 out of 10, but it was enjoyable because I could point out.
I might give it more than that.
So many things wrong with it that it just became enjoyable at that point.
It went from great to like, oh my god, this is turning bad.
Yeah.
The fight scenes in the beginning had me riveted. Then towards the middle end, the other fights, they seem a bit clunky. You know? The bad guy, I think it was a misuse of that bad guy. 'Cause I know he's a good actor.
Yeah, Clancy Brown. Yeah,
he's a good actor, and I've seen him in other movies where like he's
a menace.
He went full crazy in this one, like crazy, like he lost his mind type of. But that would have been great too to show how he lost his mind if he did lose his mind over time.
True.
You know.
True. Yeah.
To see why, wow, this guy really is a danger. This is a problem, this guy.
If they had like a solo series where he was just going through his life and you could just see him slowly detaching from the world, that would have been amazing.
And other than breathing water, there was no other power they really had.
No, really, they were.
Right, they could breathe underwater. That's it. Like, we didn't know they regenerated, right? That would have been great. I cut his arm off and like within an hour or two, his arm showed up.
Yeah.
Did they break their bones? There's more. I don't know. There was more that could have been used, I think, in this movie. But I did like it in some part. There were, even towards the end, the last fight scene wasn't great, but it was still enjoyable.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It was still enjoyable.
With the electricity popping out and him going...
Oh, yeah. But my head hurt from all the screaming.
Yeah.
They used women in this movie to scream.
Yep.
There was constant screaming.
Way too much.
I think almost every woman except for Rachel towards the end. Rachel's the only woman I think who didn't scream in this movie.
Yeah.
I tell you, could have made a drink game out of this.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, guys. Well, anyway, that was Highlander from 1986. I will say this is qualified as a sci-fi. Sci-fi comedy, maybe?
I don't know, man.
Because boy, oh boy, were there a lot of even his one-liners. He had corny one-liners.
Yeah, he really did.
Okay, Jesus. Well, anyway, guys, listen. This movie, along with a bunch of shows and other movies that we have that we reacted to, will be available on our Patreon, and you will be able to access these for as little as $1 a month. Guys, if you saw this movie, or you're a fan of this movie, we want to hear your comments. We want to know what you think about this movie. You know, if you think this is one of the best movies ever, if you're a super fan of this, if you feel the way we do about this movie, again, not saying it was a bad movie. It wasn't bad. It was okay.
It was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable. You know, I can see myself. I'll watch this. No, this is the movie again.
It's a nice Saturday one.
I wonder how Highlander 2 and 3 came out. Oh, the TV show.
God, I hope it's better.
I'm too afraid to watch it, to be honest with you. But we want to know what you guys think, guys. We would definitely want you guys, please, again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Guys, we also have a merchandise store, guys. Please get yourself a shirt. Get yourself a hoodie. You'll find the link in the description below, guys. Listen, we are RNA. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you soon. I am Ray.
I'm Julian.
Take care.